All right, welcome to our November meeting for Team Beautifully Polished. I love our November meeting because it's when we talk about the holidays. And I love talking about all the fun things that we can do with our business for the holidays. I don't know about you guys, but it is honestly one of my favorite times of the year, just in general, but with our business too. I love being able to provide people with gifts for the holiday. And I think we have such amazing things to offer, whether it be someone's bigger gift or stocking stuffers. We have so many things we can do. So today we are going to give you lots and lots of ideas. Does not mean you need to do all these. You get to pick and choose what you want to do. All right. So we have hit record for people coming back and watching later. And let's see how good I am. I haven't shared my screen in a while since the Zoom has updated. God, it looks so different now at the bottom. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get it to full screen. Hang on.
Enable editing?
There we go. You guys, can you see it?
Yes.
Okie doke.
Yes.
All right. Let me move a couple of my little things around. All right. Okay. Well, I think I know most of you, but just in case it's your first call or you don't know me, I'm Debbie Bry. I'm one of your uplines for Team Beautifully Polished. And we have today talking myself, Darlene Lavoie, Amanda Rebecca, Amanda Thomas, and Dina Doyle, and Dana Sturm. And we are going to be sharing lots of things you can do through the holiday. And then stay till the very end if you can, because then Dana is going to give us a little some tips on not just what we can do selling with our business, but what you can do to build a team. And the reason we asked her is Dana enrolled 6 people last month. So I'm not going to say anything else, but that's pretty darn phenomenal. And I'll let her tell a little bit about her at the end. So I hope you can stay tuned till the end to hear how she did that. All right. So let's start. All right. So obviously, you guys know Color Street can make a fantastic gift. I always say to people, and I've been saying it for 7 years, not only do we have the perfect gift, but we know this time of year people are going to shop. So the question is, are they going to shop with you or are they going to shop with someone else? Because they are going to spend money somewhere. So why not let it be you? So this is the time of year, it's not time to hide and be bashful. They are going to spend money. So you want to offer them all the different products we have. So how are you going to get them to come to you and shop instead of, you know, another Color Street stylist or going to a vending event and putting their money to other vendors or going to Amazon like everybody goes to Amazon? Why should they shop with you? What can you do? Before we even give you these ideas, we're giving them to you now because you have a few weeks before Thanksgiving is the end. It's late this year. So you have quite a few weeks before that Black Friday, Cyber Monday come along. But I think we know people will start buying stuff now. I was in TJ Maxx today and found some great Michigan State stuff. So I was able to pick up some stuff for Christmas today. So people will start when they're out and about. So start to get it in front of them. Some people won't be ready till the end, but be prepared for right now moving forward, but make a plan. So use these ideas, start writing things down of what you want to do. We don't expect you to do all of it, but we want you to think about different options. Okay, so one of the very first things you can do is be Santa Claus for people. You can reach out to people and be their Santa. You can offer to put the stuff together and deliver it if they're local. You could have it shipped to you if they order it online. You could have it shipped to you and drop it off if you don't want it. They don't want it shipped there. I think most people are pretty used to getting things shipped. Um, but you can be their Santa. You could get it shipped to you and wrap it. Think about what a spouse would think if you have it wrapped, dropped off, and they just have to put it under the tree. So, what you can do is create a wish list. I did mine through Google. And hopefully someday our wish list on Color Street will be available for everybody and it'll be super easy to put out there. But this wish list, I just did a Google. This is my one from last year, and I can share what I did last year in Beautifully Polished. But it just, I put it in my VIP group, I sent it out to people, and I told them they can fill out. So you would send it to your customers, and they could fill out their name, phone number, email, and then who you could contact. So they could give you like their mother's name, their husband's name, their kids' names, and what their relationship is, and what the phone number and email. Then you contact that person and say, "Hey, I know some ideas of what your mom wants for Christmas. If you want to see or hear about them, I'm welcome, or I'm excited to be able to wrap them for you or get them sent to you, whatever. You be that Santa for them." Then you have the wish list attached. We have a beautiful wish list through Color Street. And then I know Tony Delinka also made one that she put in the one group. That's where they can go through, look, and mark things they want and let you know what they want. And then they just get to fill it out on the Google sheet, and then you have what they want, and then you can reach out to their people. Easy peasy way of handling it. You also could skip past the person and just go right to a spouse or a family member if you know somebody, and say, I'd love to be able to help you with ideas for so and so. But this form of it is going to your customers and letting them fill out things they want and go then getting names for them of who you could contact. So great way to be a secret Santa for somebody. All right, Dina.
Hi, you guys. Okay, so just a couple quick things that I have done over the past 7 years of this holiday shopping is hosting an open house. I've done it both at my own house and then at friends' houses. So I have other friends who are with other companies, and we've collaborated and done like a holiday shopping together, and it's been so much fun, and it's been a great way to have things on display and to have people come in and shop and buy their products right there. Sometimes you can do a drawing, come on in, stop by, and they're always like short and sweet. It doesn't have to be an all-day affair. It can be on a Saturday from 11 to 1. It could be an evening, from 6 to 8. Like whatever works for your schedule, whatever is convenient, is always a lot of fun. And then it says snacks optional. We've done like coffees, cookies, and Color Street, or cocoa, cookies, and Color Street. Just really simple, not spending a lot of money, and just keeping it really just basic, because sometimes people are in a hurry or they're just kind of shopping with a purpose. But it's just nice to have as a little something on the side. And it's a great way to have your products on display. And now that we have the Melt Away Balm, we've got other makeup products, we've got hand lotion, we've got things beyond the polish. It's nice to kind of have it set up, whether it's at a kitchen table or on an island or wherever it's convenient. And then a couple of things to add to that is like dollar store. I got these from TJ Maxx. These like little bags to have and some tissue paper makes it nice for people if they buy some products and have it on, right there on hand. They can put it together, grab a bag, grab some tissue paper as a little thank you, and get their gifts wrapped right there. And if you have even like little note cards, they can put a little message in there. And then if you have even a list of who to buy for, it gives them the idea, okay, the bus driver, the teacher, a coach, a secret Santa, a coworker, dog sitter, babysitter, whomever it might be, having a list of who they could look for when they come on over. And then a gift for coming could be twosies. It could be nail files. It could be buffers, just something that is very simple and inexpensive, even, something from the dollar store where it's not going to break the bank, but they're going to feel like a true VIP when they come over. And you could invite coworkers, you could invite neighbors, and it's a great way for them to see things in person. And maybe they've never even tried the polish. And that's also a chance for you to put it on them and just have a great opportunity to share with them. A couple of other things I wanted to share when people come over, or again, if you maybe have a friend who's hosting at their home, you could share that, you know, you've got Color Street, you'd love to collaborate, and then have some gift ideas set out. Like, this is a great gift. It's coffee in Color Street. You can do Dunkin', you can do Big B, whatever coffee shop you have locally. You can put a little gift card tag on top and do a coffee in Color Street gift. You could also make this a gift topper. So you could write to and from right here on your Color Street polish pack, and then put a big bow right on top. And this could be your gift topper instead of like a sticker tag with the to and from. Another thing that I plan on doing this year is I have a lot of these subscription boxes, and I sometimes will use them to do like a raffle or a donation for if someone's doing a fundraiser. So these boxes come in handy. But if you use these to wrap your gifts or to put a few packs of polish in, they're perfect to wrap for this season. I just think these are great. So I would have these out as well. Plus, to share the subscription box idea, that's a great gift for people. Sometimes people will do like fruit basket, fruit of the month gift, or they might do a different subscription gift for people for the whole year long. Or you could even say you're going to get 6 subscription boxes throughout the year, and you could do every other year. But the subscription box is a great one to have out as a visual reminder that we have that. And then also to repurpose them to use as gifts to wrap. And then the other thing I wanted to share is these products make incredible baskets, great self-care baskets. So this is just a dollar store little tub, and in it I have a melt-away balm, brush, bronzer. I have polish remover and cotton pads. I have polish, a lip oil, and a nail serum. So this would be a pricey basket, but this would be a great way to showcase all of our products on display. And if depending on the price range of a gift, this could be for someone special where maybe the price range is $100, you know, or you could pull things out of this and say you could even do some polish and some polish remover and some cotton pads, you know, and just kind of break it apart that way. But there are so many great things that we can use these products for. And one thing I remember, and Debbie mentioned this at the start of the call, is shop from yourself. I think of if I'm buying something for a Secret Santa or a family member, I'm always going to look within, and I would rather buy from myself than go to a store and buy products there. So I'm always looking at a lip oil or a hand lotion or a mascara. You know, if I'm not sure how they, you know, if they do their nails, those are some of the products we have that are pretty universal that, you know, we don't have to worry about like maybe a specific color, you know, or type preference that they might have. And then of course you could always trade them if they're like, oh, you know, I prefer this or that. I always provide that as an option as well. But yeah, I think that was basically the biggest thing is everyone loves self-care. And there are so many people who would just go crazy over a melt-away balm and a lip oil. So those are my gifts. I definitely plan on shopping within and going those routes, especially even if I want to add those, you know, do that as a stocking stuffer, and then even add other products to the Color Street products that we have as well. Okay, any questions about that? Or it's just very, very simple. Open house doesn't mean all day event. It could just be a short timeline and, you know, a chance for people to shop your stock.
Yeah, remember that college age kid, or, you know, once kids get older and parents aren't paying for makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a great stocking stuffer for kids. I know that makeup has always been a thing I put in my daughter's stuff, even before we had it. So people who aren't currently trying our makeup, it's a great opportunity to get them started.
Yeah, that is so true. And that just made me think of, and like we talked about subscription box as a gift, also the kit. Like some people in the past, they're like, you know what? I don't need anything. I don't need to open anything. And they've bought themselves the opportunity, and they actually wrap their kit and put it under their tree, or it's a gift to themselves. And so that is definitely something that I share. That could be a gift that you could get yourself.
Yep. Yep. Dina, I have this next one. Was there anything additional you wanted to add with that, or was that kind of the same?
Yeah, I think just pretty much
Yeah.
like you said, anything that you want to add, but using our polish as a gift topper, and even sticking on a color, a Starbucks gift card, or any sort of coffee or Panera and Polish gift card on top. And then going to the dollar store or Five Below, they always have these really cute gift card holders, and it just looks really creative and fun. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, so many great things, Dina. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome,
It
friend.
is a fun time to have an open house.
It is.
All right. Thanks for sharing, Dina.
You're
Let's go to Darlene.
Hi, guys. So I was talking to Deb about bundling, and Color Street has been preparing some great bundles and stocking stuffers for us to they were in phase 1 last month. Phase 2 is coming this month, and then there's going to be a phase 3 in December. But you don't have to just go with what the bundles that Color Street has. Remember, they have some really amazing already bundles that they have in the back in the customer facing website that are like self-care bundles. So like if nail care therapy or nail therapy, I forget which one it is, but that already comes as a bundle, and you could just do up some bundles for your customers that have the pricing on there. If you have stock in the stuff, you can also do a discounted price for your VIPs, but remember, you can only do anything discounted in a private space. So the holiday bundles, who has tried the Jelly Pout? Jelly Pout. That's amazing. And there's so much more in that bundle that you can offer. The bag is amazing. And you can separate out the things too. So if you were to you tell your customers, your VIPs, maybe they don't want both of the mascaras, but the bundle is a discount on that product. And some of the, like, has anyone got the high gloss with the Pixie in it? That's amazing too. And the nail strips are really, really pretty. So someone could get that for themselves so that they could get the Pixie, and then those little travel ones make really, really cute gifts. Stocking stuffers and things like that. Those stocking stuffers that they have offered, they are eligible to be purchased in a Beauty Social for the host rewards. The bundles are not, because they're already discounted, but the stocking stuffers, such as the nail clips and the nail clippers. If you've not tried the nail clippers, it's a really good set of clippers. There's a pad to like your work area pad. And also, I forget what the other one is. Oh, the Tokyo Lights nail file. It's only $3. And after you get your discount, it's $2.25. So you could also bundle some of those things up with other items that you have and just put it regular price. So you don't have to, break the bank. You don't have to, make any extravagant bundles, and you can still charge the regular price, but bundle it for your customers in a graphic so that they feel like it's, pretty special. If you are able to, you can discount the bundles for your VIPs. And so I've created some bundles for Deb, if you want to go to the next one. I've created some bundles for my VIPs. So the base to finish is a bundle that we have in the back office, or I'm sorry, on our customer facing website. And it's $33. That's really fun.
What you have in stock.
Oh, someone's talking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. I just couldn't hear. Oh,
Got
go
it.
back. Go back. So the base to finish, Deb, if you want to go back, yeah. The base to finish nail care items include the plumping top coat, the ridge filler, and the matte top coat, and it's $33. And that's already discounted at Color Street. So you could put that price, and because a lot of people don't look there, they don't see those on the website. So just making little bundles like this could be fun. I'm going to offer it for $30 because I have gotten some from my my parties in host rewards and stuff like that. And I make sure if you're giving a discount that you have a way for your customers to order. So I'm going to tell them available on my Jotform. But my Jotform is public. So what I've done is I just tell them to fill out the Jotform and put in the comments what bundle they're looking at. So I numbered my bundles when I had it. Can I share my screen for a moment, Deb? Hello? I'm going to replace curtain share.
Sorry, I muted myself so I wouldn't. Yeah, let me stop my share.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see my screen? So
There.
I've created some that like the pedicure bundle. It's $30 in our back office. It includes the pedicure file and the heel balm. And I'm going to be giving you guys the link to this too. What I've done is because I have some pedicure sets in my inventory, I'm going to offer them. So I've put a blank one here for you guys to fill out and add whatever you want to it. Okay. And what I added to it was a free pair of pedicure strips. So they can indicate that they want the bundle, whatever I numbered that. These aren't my ones because I've done this generically for everyone. You could also offer maybe a pair of like comfy socks to put on after they put that pedicure file is amazing. Let me tell you, I don't even have to go to the salon anymore. And that heel balm is really good for like your elbows, even your knees, if you have like dry knee and your feet. Just don't use it on your elbows after you use it on your feet, I guess. It'd probably be cleaned anyway. So there's some things like so the lipstick. There's a bundle of the lipsticks. Now I have to correct that because it's not the bundle in and of itself, the whole bundle is 140. So I'll make a new one that has the whole bundle 140 and then also a blank one. What I was doing, I'm sorry, on my first one was offering a bundle of a lipstick that they get to pick out paired with a lip liner. You can charge the regular price, so 22 for the lipstick and 19 for the lip liner. Let's just change this right now. 22 and 19 is 41, right? Doing math on the fly. Whoop. Oh, sorry. Are you still with me? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so that would be $41. And it seems like, it's a bundle and you can just order it right off your website and send it to them and have them pay you. That's just like a little customer service that you can offer people because sometimes that's really hard to just kind of find stuff on the website for them. So you can do the $41 or you can make up your own price and do that. I will add the whole bundle in there. I don't see a customer ordering $140 worth of lipstick for the bundle, but I haven't had anybody bite on that one. So last year they offered bundles and they did 5 sets of polish. So I put this one on there and I'm going to offer 5 sets of polish. I have the inventory for that. So if you don't have the inventory, don't offer that. Don't feel like you have to offer all of these, but you can make up your own bundles as well. So I'm doing this in November because that's kind of the shopping time frame. And I will be looking out for the bundles that Color Street's going to be providing us in well, probably next week, because this week is our Winter Elegance seasonal catalog launch this Friday. So I'm thinking probably phase 2 of the bundles will come next week. So I'm going to adjust and, try to, work with what they're offering as well. So that's just some ideas that I've had, and I can stop sharing now so that you can put yours back on there. And does anybody have any questions about the bundles?
I do.
Okay.
Do we know if they're, well, I know that the ones that are currently on the site, you can do with host credit, but will any of the Christmas bundles be available with host credit this year? That
You
is
No,
so
you can.
disappointing.
Well, you can't because they're already discounted. So
But they were last year. The bundles were, you could get them with host credit. They had,
I
they
don't.
had the diamond dusted bundle.
Mhm.
I know this for a fact because I definitely got, I think I got 2 of those for half price.
I don't know. I didn't remember. So, they just said that the bundles that they're offering are discounted, so they're not eligible for product credit or host credit. Now, what is available for host credit are those the stocking stuffers. So I closed out a party and just got a whole bunch of those things so that I could give them for gifts for my customers. Now, I did make one bundle that was a nail clips and the nail nail polish remover. But remember, again, if you're doing those kind of things, that you know that the flammables have a different shipping cost. So
Right.
don't cut yourself short on those things also. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of remember that what you're saying, Carol, but not this year.
We were all shocked by it last year when it happened, but I was really hoping that would be something I could offer my people to like get people to have a party. And
Well, they are giving away free gifts for the party now. Then they weren't doing that before.
they
So
weren't doing that. But that's
yeah, they're doing an exclusive set. Plus you get 4 other sets if you have a $300 party. So you're actually getting 5 free sets for a $300 party. So I think that's kind of, if you wanted to offer another gift with that on your own, you could also do that. But again, in private, if you're if you're adding something other than what Color Street is doing. So like my bundles that I'm offering at vendor events, I have to make sure that they're like regular price. So when I put a bundle on display for like the nail polish and the nail polish remover and the clips, I'm using the regular prices for them, just giving people ideas of things they could bundle at the events.
right.
Thank you so much, Dar. So many
Absolutely.
great ideas. And thanks for making the graphics so we can
Sure,
use this as
absolutely.
a template. I
I'll
appreciate
be posting
that.
those in a little bit.
All right, I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. All right. All right, next up we have Amanda Thomas with 12 Days of Christmas.
All right, so every year I do
Oh, sorry.
good. Okay. I do a thank you to my customers in December, and I've done it a couple different ways, and I'll tell you each way I've done it. But so I call it the 12 Days of Giftmas, or my favorite things Giftmas giveaway. And like I said, it's really meant to show appreciation to my VIPs, and it's meant to create engagement in my VIP group and keep people coming back to me throughout the month of November and December, because I don't know about you guys, but you're just overwhelmed with things like, right? You're getting ads all the time through your email, through text, whatever. And so getting someone to focus on you and shop with you is big. So like I said, there's 2 different ways. One is the 12 Days of Giftmas, and that's 12 days, usually at the beginning of December. And I post once a day with some kind of interaction, and then there's a prize that goes along with that. So like, my prize might be an eyelash curler with a travel Color Street mascara. And so I'll post that as the prize, and then I'll say, to enter, if you want to be entered in to win this prize, answer this question, like, do you prefer white or colored lights? And show me a picture. So it's really just meant to create engagement. And then at the end of the day, I'll go through and I'll pick a winner out of all those people that commented. and then I'll send them that prize. My favorite things Giftmas giveaway, that's the other way I do it. This is one that I did last year just to change it up a little bit. And I ran it all the way from Friday through December the 15th. And I gave points for people for different things like interaction, purchases, referrals, nail fees. So I had different kinds of prices in there and for each or different point values for each of those things. And each point that they earned throughout that time period was one entry into the raffle. I put all the entries into the wheelofnames.com and then I drew the winners at the end and I drew them in order of how many prizes I had. So the first person who got picked got to pick the first prize and then I went down the list from there. So they weren't actually entering to win a specific prize. They were just, they could pick the prizes based on the order of the names that I drew. So one of the cool things about doing this is a lot of times I offer different Color Street products as my prizes and things that I might not be super comfortable going on and sharing, it kind of forces me to share. So like if I'm going to offer a Melt Away Cleansing Balm as one of my prizes, you for sure need to go on and show people what the prize is and how it works. So it's sharing the products that we have and then it's offering them as a gift. So gifts don't have to break the bank. A lot of the prizes that I give away, I'm getting with Hostess credits, and I'm just kind of saving things throughout the year with my Hostess credits, setting things aside. I shop on Black Friday for things. I do gift cards because you don't have to worry about shipping them, so you can do Color Street gift cards. And then obviously they're going to come back and shop with you if you give them a Color Street gift card. I'm pairing like a Color Street item with a complimentary item along with that. So like I said, my favorite mascara or eyelash curler along with a tuba mascara. My favorite eyeshadow brushes. Like I know Color Street has brushes, but there are two brushes that I use to do my makeup look that Color Street doesn't carry. So I might offer those eyeshadow brushes bundled with one of our eyeshadow palettes. And again, I'm getting those Color Street products for free. So the point is not to break the bank. The point is to just really, yeah, here you go. That's some of my graphics that I used last year. The point is to show appreciation to your customers for shopping with you, to increase engagement in your VIP group when it's kind of a tough time, and then carry that into January when things kind of really, dip off. But yeah, so like I said, I do that every year. My customers love it, and it's just me thanking them for sticking with me all year long. Most of the people that participate do purchase from me. I've had a few people that, are the watchers that don't necessarily purchase, but they're in there creating engagement anyway. So I don't exclude anyone from a prize. I do limit it so that each VIP can only earn one prize. So once they earn a prize, then they aren't eligible for any more prizes. But yeah, so any questions about that? I know I went through it kind of fast, but
Can you post these in one of the like messenger feeds so we can save them?
I can I'll just do a post and beautifully polished with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Can you
I
hear
can
me,
share my
Amanda?
template too, my Canva template, and then you can just open that and copy them from there. But
Amanda, am I muted?
no, you're not. Go ahead.
Okay. I can't find my face to mute and unmute. No, I was going to say definitely share them beautifully polished. And if you also, would you be willing, like if you or anybody in here comes across some like great thing to like that could be a prize too, share the link to that. Like if you find something on Amazon, like you said, your favorite eyelash curler or your favorite eyeshadow brushes. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
'cause
those are
Morph
reasonably
brushes are 40
priced.
yeah, Morph brushes are 40% off at Ulta right now. So it makes them like $5 a brush. So like I said, those are extra that I use on top of the Color Street ones. Another great thing, if you get the sub box every month and you don't use it, because I know I don't always use them because there are so many nail sets that I want to wear and I couldn't possibly wear all the nail sets. So I have sub boxes that I haven't used anything out of. That would be a great thing to gift in this too. And then it gets just again creating awareness for the products that we have available right now. It doesn't necessarily all have to be Color Street products. I do shop other I try and go small or other direct sales products if I can. Like I know Jen she has her candles. So last year I did candles from Jen as some of my favorite things. So again, trying to keep it small. And trying to support those who, support us too. But yeah, I could
That's
definitely post my
awesome, Amanda.
graphics that I've done for the last 3 years.
I love this. Thank you so much for sharing it. Thanks for sharing your template too. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I
no
haven't
problem.
done it before, but I'm going to do it this year.
Yeah, it's fun. And I mean, my customers really love it.
I'm sure.
It feels special. They like getting things, a little something extra for them around the holidays. A lot of them are moms, so they're doing all the shopping for everybody else. So for them to get something special for them is nice.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you. All right. Oh, it's me. Oh, and I spelled my name wrong at the
So
bottom.
Debbie, really quick, I'm going to piggyback on Amanda's.
Yeah, go.
Okay, just go back to her slides because I really
Yeah.
like some of her ideas. So I've done something really similar to Amanda, and like her, I've changed it up a lot over the years. So I've done different things. A couple things that I do a little bit different, and everyday drawings always overwhelm me a lot because if I don't get to them, I feel like now I can't get to them. So I do them individually like Amanda does, 12 days, but then I don't draw until the very end. And the reason being is I let people then go back and comment on some of the other days. Now, in addition, I'll sometimes offer a deal of that day as well. So it might be like a combo set, a polish that they can get at a discount, or it might be if they make a $40 purchase, I'm gifting them something in addition. So I also try to push sales because I usually do it the beginning of December, where a lot of people are, we're trying to push those last people to shop before the deadline. So I usually incorporate something in terms of selling too, and also give extra tickets for those people who are purchasing. So it is a special thing where people can get into it just by commenting and interacting with the posts, but also still trying to push sales. Another thing, and I know we've talked about this before, is I love to offer Color Street gift cards as well. It's a great thing because people are spending the money back with you. But one thing is do not send that gift card until they're ready to purchase. So, in some of you guys may already do this, but the one and only time I've sent it out just because they've won it and they're like, oh, I'm going to shop soon. And then I've sent it to them. And then if they don't use it and I forget about it, then it just kind of sits there. So I'll also give an expiration date to it, like must be used by, because it's not a gift card they're buying. It's to me, it's like Kohl's Cash. They're getting that money. And so I put an expiration date on it, then I'll keep track of it. If they haven't used it, I'll give them a reminder, but then I will apply it to a purchase and it will be gone for them. So, if it's somebody who's saying, I'm going to check out and I bother to make that code and give them that, I call it a discount code versus a gift card when I'm gifting it like Kohl's Cash. But if I have in that instance, then I'll give them a expiration date. And even if I don't send them a code, I also give them an expiration date. So that way they don't come back to me in 3 months. This way I can keep reminding them and reaching out to them. And that's been really helpful to get people to use that if I'm looking to get some purchases. One other thing, and this Amanda mentioned this too, for something different, like showing the things that she's giving away. I just started yesterday. I'm highlighting a product a day in my VIP group, and I'm really trying to push products that aren't just the polish. So like I'm hooked on the restorative nail cream. This will absolutely be something that I show them how I'm using it. Yesterday, I put on the ridge filling primer because I was doing my nails anyway. One of the days it might be polished, but I'm really going to try to highlight just mascara one day. And I told them sometimes it might be a post, sometimes I might go live, but I'll probably go live as much as I can and keep them really short and show them me applying the mascara, show them me applying the bronzer, showing one of the lip oils, just so they can see it because I feel like I'm hopefully going to get some interest in putting that in people's minds about who they could shop for on their list. So I've just started highlighting a product a day. So just another idea, just to start to get it into people's minds, some things that they could shop for.
Something
ahead, Stephanie.
compliance just came up in what I was thinking of when I did my Christmas favorite things gift miss giveaway. There's lots of ways to earn tickets. Due to compliance, or according to our compliance, you have to have a way for someone to win by participation only. It cannot just be purchasing or whatever. So just wanted to put that in there.
Yeah, in
thanks for the
referrals, I
reminder,
know
Dawn.
Amanda has referrals on there. Those are great ways too, right? Like not just buying, but referring to the group. Or, I mean, she's got some great ideas on there. So thank you, Amanda, for sharing the graphics.
Thank you so much for adding to that, Amanda. Such great ideas. I'm so excited. All right. So a few more things that you can do that are extras for people would be kind of what they talked about, like gift cards, but you could do Santa Bucks, Color Street money. I used to do these prior to when we had gift cards. But again, that's something that you could make and create as well. Scratch off cards, those were just from Amazon, where anyone's going to get those. Anybody who orders, I try to even do it. Anybody who buys from me in person, even at a vending event, I give them a scratch off card. I have them made before they buy because to me that gets them to come back to me. So I usually make them in increments of 5 or 10. If they spend 60 or more, I'll give them a 10. If they spend, if they do a buy three, get one, I give them a 5. Most people I never hear from again. But at least I'm giving them, and maybe someday people will start using it. But I put my little sticker on the back. And so that I write on there, you have to order from me. So definitely at the holidays, I like these little snowmen one, and anybody who purchases from my stock at my open house or anything, if I mail out, they'll be getting a scratch off for their next purchase. Because again, it guarantees they're coming back to me. Then you can also, if you want to do, but if you're going to do the 12 days of Christmas, which I haven't done, I've always done a small gift. So that's where I'm going to do it this other way this year. But in the past, I would send out to people who have placed orders that year, or were really just people that were real engaged in my VIP group, or maybe sometimes people that hadn't ordered in a year or something, or in several months, to try to get them to come back. I would send them just a small little gift with a card, a note from me. Those earrings were from Amazon, really inexpensive when everyone was wearing kind of the teardrop leathery earrings. Those are actual little bow earrings. They're not bows. They're actual earrings. Those I did at my open house as a gift for coming. But again, just something small for them. Those I didn't mail out because they couldn't be put in an envelope. The flat ones could be put in an envelope. I try not to have to, if I'm mailing out a huge amount to a lot of people, I'm trying not to do the 350 and it keeps going up padded envelope. I try to send them something that could be in a flat envelope, even if it's a $5 Color Street buck or Color Street gift card, or $3 something to acknowledge, thank you for being a great customer. But I would not do this and do your VI. That would be a lot. So again, pick and choose what you're going to do, but these are just kind of some extra little things that you could do around the season at open houses or sending to your customers. Another thing to remember is when you're doing all these graphics, brand yourself. Put yourself in all these graphics. I just pulled up, I have so many from the past many years. These are just some of them. The one up in the corner, the gift yourself today, that was a whole series of them that was buying the kit as somebody. I can't remember if it was Darlene, or I don't even remember who said it now. Oh, Dina, I think. That, some people get your gift of the kit, and that was the last of the series of them after I told about the kit to give to yourself that gift. Cyber Monday, again, they're just graphics. I sit against a wall for most of these and have my husband or my daughter take my picture, and then I just use my background eraser and then I can drop them on all my different graphics. So have someone take pictures of you holding up the Color Street polish, holding up a stocking, holding your hand just in the air where you could set anything there. And then you can just drop them on all your graphics. The bottom one with the mustache was shot from my stash. One year I did them in front of places before I learned how to use the background eraser. That was me in my little Santa dress. The one down in the right-hand corner, that was actually like a 3D one. I move. I think it was just like through Instagram or something. The wheel, if you have a spinning wheel, again, another thing you can offer, spinning wheel for prizes. When I do an open house, I usually have little things on the spinning wheel if they make a purchase. And I have different prizes they could get. It could be a twosie, it could be $1 off, it could be picked from a basket, and the basket might have like holiday pens and just inexpensive little things. But that's what I usually put on my spinning wheel. And then the other one was just a little, I dropped the one in the bottom left-hand corner. I put these and I ran them through my whole entire neighborhood last year, along with sending out my VIP to my VIPs and even on my public page, I put that I was having an open house. But I did not put my address on my public page. I made 2 copies. I said, if you're interested, message me. Because then I could, if it was somebody I didn't know or something I felt uncomfortable. I didn't have that situation, but I put it on there without my address. And then this invitation went out to people all around my neighborhood. So again, put your face on these. Have someone take it if you don't have background eraser. Maybe one of your uplines has it. They could help you if you have a couple graphics. We can help you remove them. One year we had a meeting where we all sat and took pictures and we sat in background erased. But people love to see that kind of thing. It makes it fun. So definitely brand yourself on your stuff. Even like Darlene with her little with the bundle ones, you could put your picture on there. Just use her template and drop your picture on it to make it unique to you. Okay, then Amanda, I'm circling back to you to see if there was anything else you wanted to add about. I know you had different things you were going to talk about.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've all done different Black Friday and we've done lots of trainings on that over the years. So if I'm sure we have probably some old YouTube videos where we only did ideas for Black Friday. I feel like we've done whole meetings on them. Color Street has gotten better about offering some things, and I don't know details at all about what's coming for this year, but I always like to offer something. Whatever you decide for it to be. I like to open mine up on Thanksgiving and then, something for Black Friday. And I tend to do something different for like those 4 days, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and then Cyber Monday. But my only piece of advice is to just sit down. It's early in the month. As Debbie said, Thanksgiving's late this year, so we've got a little bit of extra time, but just sit down and plan your month. I know I've been so overwhelmed in years past of, I got this idea and this sounds great, and I got this idea. And I would say pick 1 or 2 things and then plan it. If you look back in any of the graphics groups, there will be ideas for Black Friday. 100%. There will be great ideas where you don't have to do anything, where you can add an image if you want. You can add a picture of you next to that graphic, as Debbie said, to kind of brand yourself. But you don't have to be a graphic superstar. You don't have to spend 18 hours trying to make great graphics. Try to find some things that are out there, especially if this is your first year doing something. Pick 1 or 2 things. And as we've all stated, do not break the bank. So think of things that are inexpensive. Debbie showed the earrings from Amazon. Those are always inexpensive, and there's always some cute earrings that you can add, and put with a set of polish and make it a nice little gift idea for somebody. So whatever, if you're thinking about doing bundles or doing the 12 days or doing a Black Friday, again, just think about what do I think I can manage? And you've got plenty of time to plan. Reach out to any one of us. Go, like I said, go into the graphics groups. There's always great ideas. I'm certain one team has some, and I know for sure in the official Color Street page, there are ideas because we used to do the Connect the Dots. And those are some really great short trainings. If you go in there and put in Black Friday or anything like that, you're going to come up with a couple videos where it will give you some ideas and take one or two of them and then decide right now what you want to do, what you need to get to. If you need to earn some product, how can you get sales? Can you get a couple hostesses in the next couple of weeks? To help them earn some stuff, or can you do something to make sure you're getting some sales in your VIP group, getting referrals for new customers, just to kind of build up what you would like to do for some of these things. But again, it can get overwhelming. And then I know for me, I'll just shut down and I won't do anything. So pick a couple and then say, these are some things I really want to do this year. So that way, okay, how can I plan for this? Who can I reach out to? What trainings can I watch to get some more ideas? So that was mine. So just kind of all encompassing wrap up. You're muted, Debbie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you walk away with one thing,
Yes.
one thing I want you to walk away from is do not just expect it to happen. None of this is just going to happen. You might get some orders by the stuff Color Street puts out, but if you are not doing personal reach outs and messaging people, you're not going to have the holiday season and the sales that you will unless you personally reach out. You have to do even if you don't do anything extra and you stick just with their Black Friday, their Cyber Monday, and their bundles, you still have to personally reach out and offer these to people. All right. So if nothing else, don't just let it happen and expect it from their emails. And another thing to remember is when they send out emails, it goes to your customers, which are the people who have placed orders on your website. When you do a vending event or meet people and you add them in your back office as a contact, those emails do not get sent out to contacts. They get sent to customers. So be sure you're doing emails on top of it. And then again, doing stuff in your VIP group. So don't just sit back and expect it to happen just by Color Street stuff. All right. You can't be in front of these people too much. I've learned from my own VIP group, I can offer a special, buy 3, get 2, get an extra one from me this weekend. And let's say I don't get any orders. I find that on Monday, the day after ends, I could get 2 orders because people they order when they want to order. Sometimes they don't even care about what the special is. If their mindset isn't into ordering, they weren't even thinking about it, but all of a sudden they are. But this time of year, people are a little bit more mindful of watching for sales because every place has deals. So putting those bundles and stuff in front of them all the time, because just because it went out last week, it doesn't mean they were paying attention last week. They were probably not even thinking about it. So keep bringing it back up. All right.
Yeah. And make sure you're messaging to people who, I know I'm going to reach out to a lot of former customers. I know there's customers because I see them post their own nail fees of nails they're doing on their own, or maybe they went back to the salon. So I'm going to make it my personal kind of goal this month to be reaching out to people that aren't necessarily my current customers. I'm going to reach them in my VIP and I'm going to message them as I would anyway, but I'm really going to work to reach out because people, yes, they want a deal, but even more so, they want someone to help them out and give them ideas. It's hard to shop for some people on your list. Think about them getting the little, the 4-pack of the travel, lip glosses, and they can break that up and they can give them to the 4 teachers because they have 4 kids. Or, elementary teachers that, maybe I know my kids in elementary, they never just had 1 teacher. So I could help them. Like if you have 2 teachers, you could get these are adorable little gifts, those little mini lip glosses. So
yeah,
they can break that up. You can't necessarily break that up and sell them, but they can. So just giving ideas to them, especially if you think of people that would be on their list, right? Do you have any nieces? This has been really popular. I'm just offering a service this year, making sure I'm helping people cross some people off their list with some really great gifts. So again, just thinking that way as opposed to what they might want. And by posting, as Debbie said, those reach outs are definitely helpful.
Yeah. And another real trendy thing people do these days is that My Favorite Things party.
Mm-hmm.
where everybody buys like for a party of 10 people, you're buying all 10 people. So
Yeah.
again, breaking those up, those little mini lip glosses are probably most people say around that $10, $15 price point. It'd be a perfect gift to be able to give for my favorite things. So thank you. And you're right, Dar. If they do subscribe, then yes, they're getting it. Okay. So last but not least, along with all these sales, we don't want you to forget about the fact that we're always looking for people to to do Color Street with us, right? To keep our
Yep.
business growing. So with that said, Miss Dana, are you still here, Dana?
I am.
Miss Dana, I don't want to say too much about her because I want her to share her journey, but had an absolutely phenomenal month. And there's her first time ever enrolling 6 people in a month. And you can't look at her and say, oh, she probably does that all the time. She's going to tell you her story, and it's phenomenal. And it's just so inspirational that I want you to hear this because it's so important. Your mindset is so important in what it can make you do. So thank you so much, Dana, is a silver leader who qualified for Leader Summit because of your month. I can't wait to hear you share.
Thanks. I'm super excited. I'm still on cloud nine. That was the greatest month end I've ever had. You can take that down if you want. You can stop screen sharing.
I just want to show because I really liked my graphic.
Your graphic is
Because
beautiful.
look at Santa has his team and now you have your big team.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
now
all
I
good.
can stop my share.
You can stop screen sharing. It's easier to talk to people for me. Um, so I've always been decent at sales. And a couple of years ago, I wanted to make some bigger goals. So I had a mindset shift and it helped me get things done that I wasn't getting done. Well, we went on this trip to Cabo and had the best time. And it was the first time I'd earned it for myself and my husband. And we came home. I got sick. I hurt my ribs. Life got busy. Lots of things happened. And I couldn't have the month that I'd had for months before. And I was beating myself up a little bit. And I said, there has to be another way to get there. I can't just do it on my sales. So I decided that I was going to figure out how to enroll better because it is my least favorite thing. It is the thing I am the worst at and have always been the least successful at. So I started watching trainings. I started talking to people that enroll a lot. I spent time at the pool in Cabo with the people that I know that enroll a lot and had conversations with them. And I looked around and said, if they can do it, why can't I do it? So I came home, decided I was really, really going to do it after all of these other things happened. And I'd been planting some seeds a little bit. And as time went on, these last couple of months, I started planting more seeds and having more conversations and doing all the things that you're supposed to do that I thought that I was doing, but I was pretending I was doing. I wasn't asking everybody. I wasn't talking to everybody about it. I was talking about some things, but not all of the things. So I just changed the way in which I approach things. And I started telling people what it could do for them, not what it's going to do for me, not that I'm going to get to silver leader or I'm going to earn a trip or I'm going to do this. Hey, you just bought 8 sets from me. Do you know that you spent $82 on those 8 sets? And if you spent $99 on the kit, you'd be your own best customer and you just saved yourself X number of dollars. And the light bulbs started going off for people and it helped them. So I don't know. What do you really want? Just keep going on that? Like what I did? That's really all I did.
Yeah.
I'm
You
I,
use numbers. So
I
what did
I
you say
really
to
use
6 people?
well, I said to a lot. So the first week when I wasn't feeling well and I didn't feel like I could get out and do events or things like that, I said, all right, you don't want to do anything. You want to sit in the chair. You can't sit in the chair until you message 10 people. So I made sure that every week I messaged 10 to 20 people. Didn't matter whether I felt good or frustrated or whatever. And I got a lot of no's. I got a lot of ghosting, but I also got a lot of questions. What do you mean I could make 25%? I never looked at it that way. I never thought about it that way. Or one of them, literally, I could give you a yes for every no because she gave me every no under the sun and then some of why she couldn't do it. So I just got better at combating the no's and figuring out what they needed to make them feel better, to make them feel empowered that they might want to do it. And last month, I enrolled one at the end of September, and I earned the Melissa Sodi training. And I have always loved Melissa Sodi. And I went to that training. It was super short, super sweet. But I don't know why this stuck with me, but she said, what if instead of telling everybody what your favorite product is, your favorite product is mascara. My favorite product literally is the brow pencil. Don't tell them that. Tell them that your favorite product is our kit and why the favorite product is the kit. So then after that training, I started doing that. So everybody that I've talked to, I've told them the numbers, why it works, how it works, what it can do to benefit them. And by the end of the month, people were coming to me and saying, that's crazy. Why wouldn't I join? So I think that's really all I did.
And then Dana, can you also share like some of the stylists who joined were like your best VIPs? And then what about like your high school friend who?
That's actually, she was my college friend. That's actually my favorite story.
Yeah.
So I went with Jackie to ColourPop in Florida.
Yeah.
And it was a very last minute trip. And at the last minute, I have a friend who lives about an hour from there. And I said, I don't ever get to see you. Why don't you just come see what it's about? I know you're not interested, but you could come check it out and we can visit for a little bit. And she came, but what I didn't know was she came not just to see me, which is what I thought. She came because she'd been watching me in my VIP and she knew she wanted to do something. So she'd been checking things out. And when I finally asked her a couple weeks ago, I started planting seeds. I thought I was planting seeds with her. She already had seeds planted, but I kept adding to that. And I would send, I want a lipstick there and it wasn't a color she wanted. So when I got home, I sent her a new lipstick. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun at ColourPop with you. And I would love someday if you thought about doing this with me. Not thinking anything of it. And she joined 2 weeks ago and said she'd been looking at it and doing research, and going to that was the thing that put her over the top. So you truly don't know when people are watching or what they're seeing or what they're hearing.
Exactly.
So.
Or how many times it takes.
Yeah.
One of my closest friends signed up last month too. I can't tell you how many times I've told her to do it because she orders from me constantly. And it was like the second to the last day of the month. And she said, I was kind of thinking about that deal that there was. I think, why wouldn't I do it? I'm like, well, thank God it's only been 7 years I've been asking you to do it. I'm glad you finally realized that you should have been doing it all this time.
Yeah.
So you can never ask too many times.
You can't. And I know the part of the story that I left out that I told you today. So I've been stuck at bronze leader for over 2 years, and I've wanted to get out of that and just couldn't until this happened. And I was able to make it happen. But on the Thursday before Halloween, I didn't even have $1,600 in sales myself. My team was thousands of dollars away from even having it on our radar to hit silver leader. And on that Sunday or Monday, everything just clicked into place and we needed almost $3,000. So I let them know where we were at. I let my VIPs know. And one of the posts that I made in my VIP group was, this has never happened before. This is how close we are. This is what it takes. And I said, if we had 11 people, by the last day, we were down to $800. If we had 11 people join our team, we would get there. If we had so many orders of this much and so many orders of this much and blah, 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 we would get there. And on the last day of the month at like 8:00, we made it.
So amazing.
It's
such a great story. And it just shows, I mean, like you said, you didn't have the confidence that was something you were good at.
I never was. And I've worked with other companies and I've had teams, and I've had a team with Color Street. My team went from 7 to 15 in less than 8 weeks because we just changed the mindset and started talking and working. And now some of the new people are on there, and I show them what they can do at first. I've had 4 that say, I just want to come on and just be my own best customer. And I say, that's great, but I'm going to tell you that I want you to take those first 3 months and do what you can. And I'm going to continue to give you the information because there's a lot you can earn in those first 3 months. Every one of them qualified in the first
Your
month.
numbers, your little pictures were so lit up. And even this month already, some of
Mhm.
her brand new stylists have 150, 200, over $200 on the 4th day of the month.
And they're looking at, a couple of them are looking at how they can get to silver stylist or gold stylist, because this is the other thing. And this, I think, stops people from recruiting. And it did me a little bit, is not knowing what the comp plan is. So I have a copy of the comp plan at a glance, and it is at my desk all the time. And I don't look at the whole thing. I look at one section. Okay, this is where I am. This is what I need to get to the next step. And I learn all of that. And then I learn what the people before me have. And now I'm working on the next step, and I know where all of that is. And every time I talk to somebody, I double check to make sure I'm giving them the right information. And then I tell them what they need to get to the next step. And it's exciting. For the first time in a long time, people are seeing the big picture and wanting to do more.
So great, Dana.
Thank you.
Well, we're all proud of you. That's 6
Thank
people
you.
is quite impressive.
Thank
Quite
you.
impressive.
I surprised
Oh.
myself. I set the goal at 2, and I got the 2, and I messaged Dina. I said, well, I'm going to put this out in the universe because if I don't, it won't happen. So my big magic number is 5 because I know what I need for points. And she went, okay. And I put it on my goal board. I put 5, and I got to 3, and I went, ooh, I'm going to keep checking. And I had to add another piece of paper because I got to 6.
So
And
crazy.
And I said to Dana, I have no doubt, because when she said I'm earning Unite to Ignite, she did. And then when she said she was going for level 3, she did. And it came with a lot of work. And we messaged all throughout the days, just like she just was given updates, and she was so fired up. But she put in the work, so much
We
work,
did.
and
Yeah.
consistently, and just set the goal and kept saying, I'm going to make it happen, and really work to make it happen. So whatever that goal is, whether it's level 1 of the trip, and then when you hit that, like, okay, now I'm going to go for level 2, and then level 3, or anything the company's offering, Dana is just setting that as her goal and working hard to get there. And it's really inspiring.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And this was 3 goals in one, but it was too big and too overpowering to do 3 goals at one time. So I set my goal that I needed level 2 of the trip by a certain time so that I could get there. And then if I hit Silver Leader, I got to Leader Summit. And then if I hit it this month again, which I'm hoping that we all will, because a couple of them need to hit their levels for their bonuses, then Dina and I both get to go to home office for the Silver Leader retreat. So that's the goal this month.
All right. And if some of you are saying, why did we talk about this at the end after we talked about all the stuff we could do for Christmas? Because you never want this out off your mind. This is something that should always be there. Holiday season, people need extra money to buy gifts. People need money after Christmas because they've spent too much money. So again, earning extra money is on people's minds. They could be doing it over break when they're home. Maybe they have a lull in their other job or they can learn it. So keep this front mind when you are doing all this stuff. Offering the kit is the gift under the tree. Offering the kit is the best thing that someone can buy. So don't just think of the bundles and everything else. Think of the opportunity as well, because you never know. There's never a time to not offer it. It's
And can I
always
was going to
something
add,
to keep front mind. Yeah.
there's one more thing. So in all of this, and I've asked some of these people, I've asked 10, 12, 15 times. One of them joined and messaged me 2 days later and said how happy she was that I took a chance on her to let her do this. She's so happy, doesn't know how to do any of it, but feels good that somebody thought enough about her to ask her to join. So think what you can do for somebody else.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we did pretty good time for all of that information. I felt
We
like we
did.
got a lot of stuff put out there today. So I hope that I think we've kind of been having people ask questions along the way. Does anybody have any questions for Dana before we wrap up? Other than you want to go rubber and get the silver touch or something. All right. Well, again, we do not expect you guys to do everything we offered. We want you to end this call and maybe in this next week, sit down, write a plan, get ideas of what you want to do. And maybe I'll even do like a graphic that says something about holiday stuff and post it and pin it to featured. And if you come across a cool thing that's great to, like inexpensive thing for a giveaway, or you make a cute graphic, that could be our post where we can kind of share things that we're doing, share ideas under that. So I'll put holiday season sharing ideas or something. I'll call it something like that. And we can kind of keep it in that area so people could go in there and look under it for different things. So I think that'll be helpful too. And then I know Amanda's going to share hers. Dara's going to share hers. I can share my Google Drive for the wish list. So at least you could kind of look at it and see. I don't think you can make a template from Google Drive, but at least you could look at it and create something like that if you wanted to create or a questionnaire. So I can't wait to see what people are going to do. Again, be the person people want to shop with. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and talk to you guys soon. And thanks to everybody who shared tonight. It was
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a great night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.